Let's get back to this. Okay, let's get back to this. Jay Rello. Speaking of realness, right? Because he's the realest. Come on.
See, here's the thing. I'm a person that values like integrity and like not snitching. And so hypothetically, even though I hate it and it's despicable what he's accused of, I could never really condone him snitching and getting some other people in trouble if he was the.
Wait a minute. I ain't gonna lie, for real. But Jay, if you hate what he's done.
But I still
Jay.
I still abide by my code of
but Jay,
that still applies in this situation. I know you might not listen. If you're a regular citizen, it's not going to make sense to you. That's the thing.
It can't apply
under a different code. No snitching with everything. You hear me? There's no excuses for no snitching.
Okay, hold up. Just you can hold that position. Jay Rello, because there were children involved, and I get
still can't snitch. He still doesn't get a G pass to snitch. He done that time. He got to spend his own tool behind that.
Now, I was made aware that Jay Rello spent time in prison for some type of sexual crime. I don't know what the charges were. If you guys are more up to speed than I, so please enlighten and educate me on what Jay Rello's crimes were that he went to prison involving some type of sexual assault. So it's going to get harder and harder for you content consumers to pick and choose when birds of a feather flock together. Okay? It's not on us content creators. We call it how we see it. We lay it out for you guys. Now it's you people on the other side of the cameras. It's getting harder and harder for you to be like, oh, but I like him. Okay. But he hangs with that person. Okay. But so are they all in? Hey, we just lay it out for y'all. What you do with it is what you do with it. But it's going to get a little bit harder for y'all to kind of pick and choose when to apply birds of a feather. Let's continue.
What about the children?
Rello got to protect the predators because Rello was in a sex crime before. He was a getaway driver.
Who is that? Who the fuck is that came on here? Who is that?
That's a guy calls himself Blue Book Pookie.
Oh my God! Okay.
I mean, Jay Rello got a court
we're
case
talking
for
about something. We're talking about snitching versus pedophile shit. This is totally different thing. You guys,
it was for assaulting a woman sexually.
Wow,
it's the same type of stuff.
Okay, so there's somebody came with the deets to challenge Jay Rello. You don't hear Jay Rello saying it's not true. I didn't do it. So apparently he was a getaway driver of a bunch of guys that assaulted a woman. Once again, gonna get it harder and harder for y'all to be like birds of a feather only applies to my favorite content creators. Okay, this is for you people on the other side of the camera, not in front of it. Let's go.
No, I was accessory to a burglary where a woman was sexually assaulted. Yes, I was, and I have been 100% honest about that. I've done 7 years in prison behind that.
Whew. 7 years for an accessory to a burglary that turned into a sexual assault. You'd be better off just committing the actual assault. You'd be better off committing the actual assault. You're just a getaway driver. Wow. Okay, come on.
I took full responsibility.
So of course you want to protect these pedophiles.
I didn't know that, but that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying tonight. As far as
you want to protect pedophiles. So I mean,
I don't want him to protect. No, I'm not saying protect pedophiles. I'm saying he's got to stay true to what his code was if he took a vow not to snitch, if he got jammed up in this. That's what I am saying.
But Jay Rello, we're gonna let you clarify because there's some confusion. Before you stand on not snitching, before you do it, if he has information that can take down a ring that is a threat to children, if he has that, if there are individuals out here who were involved with what he was doing, he has an obligation for the safety of the kids to tell everything.
He don't care about that. He was perpetrating the crime. That's what you're not thinking.
You keep doing it.
It's no different if he was selling drugs and he was telling his team that it would be the same exact situation. It would be the same exact situation if he was selling dope. It would be the same thing. It's the same logic.
So you realize that if you are publicly saying he should not snitch, you are, whether you like it or not, protecting pedophiles.
I'm saying snitching code still applies if he took vows not to snitch. I'm saying this might not even apply to this situation because it is what it is, but I'm saying in situations how I was raised, if I'm jammed up in this situation, if I'm in Floyd's position,
I'm gonna say it one more time.
On my people
I'm gonna give you a chance to clear this up, brother.
I'm standing 10 toes down on my not snitching because I'm just built like that. Like I would never tell on. If I get jammed up, I'm never telling. I'm never telling on nobody.
Even with
I'm not
crimes,
telling to get out of jail. That's
even with crimes involving children.
I mean, if I'm involved in the children, obviously it doesn't matter to me. That's what you looking at from. Look, listen. Wow. I understand you. I'm trying to have a higher.
I'm trying to help you, brother. I'm doing everything I can to try to help you.
Wow.
But you don't want no help, okay?
Hold on. I'm trying to explain it to you how it works.
Wait. The same group of men that funded and furnished Floyd are the same group of men that are funding and furnishing Rello. The same group of men funding and furnishing Austin Holloman were the same group of men that funded and furnished guys like Sinful the P. So for me, the correlations are pretty cut and dry. It's pretty clear to me. Is if you want birds of a feather, there's your birds of a feather. Okay? Predators are going to do what predators are going to do. It's you people behind the cameras that support this. Y'all complain about this is how the industry of child sex trafficking is able to thrive, because regular people don't say or do anything, or they actually partake in shit. Okay, let's continue.
The same logic applies if he would have got caught selling dope. It's the still no snitching applies. Just because it's involved with kids, it doesn't change the parameters of no snitching. It doesn't say under no snitching, hey, if you get caught fucking with kids, you just don't apply. No, it's still the same shit. No snitching. Oh, my mom.
Okay, there you go. We got a grown man who's come on the platform and said publicly that Floyd should stick to some code, a street code, when he could. We know if he knows things, we know if he delivers that information, it saves the lives of those children. But we got grown men publicly saying he should not say anything.
Okay. Okay. Look what we got on Twitter. Okay, look here. Passport bros exposing that they're not after foreign women for love, but for sex tourism and trafficking. This man recorded multiple women on a hidden cam after taking them home and posted it online, pleading men to join him. I've hidden all women's identity for their privacy. Oh no. Oh no. Does anybody know who this guy is? Wow. Want to learn how to get girls? Join my tribe and I will teach you this and more. Wow. This isn't even half of them. Okay.